Now, let me give some examples of how wild a person can act when he is under sad and when he is angry. These are all my real life experiences that I have seen or heard. First of all, when a sad affected person gets angry on somebody who is close to him or her, he or she starts to hurt her physically, and that is so sad. This is true for both men and women. I have seen one of my friend who was severely affected with SAD slapped his girlfriend so hard that he almost broke her neck. On the other hand, I have seen with my own eyes a woman who lived near my house who was severely affected with SAD, and during one quarrel she just lost it and started to throw all kinds of plates, glasses to her husband as if she was trying to kill her. Again, when a sad affected person gets frustrated, he or she starts to take out his frustration and anger on things that are around him or her. He starts to destroy his prized possessions. For example, I know a person who threw his mobile phone directly into the opposite wall and smashed it because he was angry. Again, I know one of my sad affected friend who, when he was angry, took a baseball bat and destroyed the television and beautiful glass plates. On the other hand, there was an extreme example that I saw. A sad affected person was so angry that he used his hand to break a piece of window, and in that process he cut his hand so badly that some of the major nerves and veins were cut, and after they were surgically repaired, he found out that he was no longer able to write with that hand, and till today he repents for his action. But it can become much more worse. A sad affected person may decide to take out his anger and frustration on none other but himself or herself. He starts to physically hurt himself or herself, and that is so bad. I have seen one of my sad affected friend to bang his head into the wall whenever he felt frustrated. I have seen one of my friend, she was a girl, and I saw that whenever she was frustrated, he took sharp blades and started to cut her hands. At that time, he just lost her control, and he didn't fear whether he was going to cut her skin or cut her main artery. She was just continuing to do that, and all of these are really scary example. But a sad affected person always lose her sense when he or she is angry and carries out this kind of drastical work. So my dear friend, if you happen to do this kind of thing, then you are severely affected with SAD, and you must take necessary steps as soon as possible, because you are really in a vulnerable state. You do not know what you are doing, and in this process you may carry out some works for which you will repent for your entire life. In the coming episodes, I will offer some suggestions by which you can control your anger.